If you at the end of the record, you say, yeah, it's like that. Shouts out to Walker, man. Shouts out to Walker. I still feel like it was false advertisement, though. I still feel like it was false advertisement. Oh, my God. I'm having too much fun this morning. But anyway, listen, I pray to God that y'all didn't send me no trash. I pray to God that y'all didn't send me no trash. I pray on the dribble, my boy. On the dribble. So look, everybody that's sending music, everybody that's in the live, please make sure you share the live. We're going to have some fun today. We're going to have a spirited conversation. And look, I wanted to say some of this stuff before we started too, because let me put my Aquapana. I'm gonna put the Aquapana. They didn't sponsor. I just love Aquapana. I'm just saying. I'm starting early. You'll catch that later. But everybody that was trying to go back and forth with me and talking about, don't know what he's talking about. It's a whole new generation, man. You can cuss in your music. You can do whatever you want to do in your music. I'm going to let y'all know when y'all say that stuff on my videos, when y'all say, don't know what you're talking about. You can cuss in your music. All you got to do is do the edited version. If you do the edited version, you can go ahead and cuss as much as you want. I say, okay, my boy. Okay, my boy. Strong Entertainment, what's popping? I say, okay, my boy, you want to just cuss in your music. So you just feel like cussing. Okay, cool. All right. Who's going to buy that? The artist always goes quiet, and then they look at me with the big eyes like this. I say, yeah. Do you have dope dealer money running this music? I can't answer that, Unc. I don't even know what to tell you. Bruh, I have been seeing people do dope dealer money on music for decades and then beyond. They still doing dope dealer money on the music. Are you funding your music from dope money? Unc, I can't even say that. And I say, So what you saying is, it's a high probability that you might be locked up in the very near future after you use this money that you use to make the music, and you just want to cuss. You don't want to clean nothing up. I'm just trying to make sure I understand correctly. You don't want to clean nothing up, man. Now it's just hard to clean it up. I can just get a radio edit version. How are dope dealers that talk about all of this money, the brokest people, you can't even pay the engineer or the producer for the beat, man? What are we doing? You can't even pay your engineer $150. I have coached a lot of engineers, and they've been hard up, and they've been telling me, all of y'all folk that's rapping about, listen, think about it like this. From an engineer standpoint, I promise we about to listen to the music. I promise we're going to listen to the music. But think about it like this from an engineer standpoint, right? Come with me. The engineer that you just fought back and forth, you say, man, I can give you $150 for the mix and master. First off, that is fraudulent activity. I can give you $150 for the mix and master, and I'm gonna make that joint sound like Michael Jackson. What is Negroes at, man? I'm going to give you $150 for your joints to sound like Michael Jackson. No, man. Stop playing. I wish I could say 5. So then, you pay the engineer $150. Cool. All right. The engineer's just happy that he got money to pay his T-Mobile because his T-Mobile was about to get cut off. The engineer's T-Mobile is about to be cut off, and you paid him $150, so you pay his T-Mobile bill. And now he's in the studio, and he's mixing your song. You rapper. You trapper. He's mixing your song. And he's listening to it over and over again. I got this much money. Negro, I'm a millionaire. I got a B. I got a Bentley. I got a coupe. I got my girl over here in Turks and Caicos. He's mixing these records over and over and over for hours. Then he sends you the song, and you say, yo, bro, I can't get a radio edit. Bro, I can't get a radio edit. I mean, bro, you F with the record, right? Yeah, I can't make this stuff up. Y'all be doing too much, man. Y'all be doing too much. Daniel, they be wanting the instrumental, they want the TV track, they want the radio track. And you don't want to pay, look, all for $150, man. And then what normally happens, the engineer goes online and they say, man, I'm just trying to pay my bills, pay my rent, this and that. The artist goes online and say, man, the engineer and the producer took my music. And we're going to talk about this later on, too. We're going to talk about this later on. I promise you this. Because a lot of y'all call yourselves trolling me. Listen, all them little comments is funny to me. All of the stuff that y'all are saying is hilarious. I'm saying, hey, look, at least you got the money to pay your T-Mobile bill so you can respond to me. I'm saying, wait, is Cricket still out? Is Cricket still a thing? Y'all let me know. Is Cricket still a thing? Cricket still a thing? Daniel says, so what's up? You want split? Oh, man. Okay, we gotta get started. I can lean in on this for a long time. I'm just saying it's been a lot of random people that call themselves correcting me, and I'm like, you have no experience, my brother. You have no experience, my brother. Figure it out, brother. Nah, bro. I already paid. I promise you, I paid the engineer this. Or this is another thing, and I promise about listening to music. Another thing, all of the artists that say, man, I just download the beat from YouTube. Once I download the joint from YouTube, I own it. Now, Mag, listen to this. What I did, and look, I always do the same thing. I act like I'm interested because I really want to hear the craziness that this artist is about to tell me about how they stole the producer's beat. Now, what I did, so I was in the studio, boom, I was going crazy, boom, boom, boom. Then I hit YouTube for a minute, bro. It's like God gave me the joint, like God, it was meant for God to give me this. Y'all be putting God on a lot of stuff. You rippity rap, and do all that poverty music on top of that blessed beat. And you said God told you to do that? Man, God ain't tell you to do that. You're a liar. You're a liar. You're a liar. That's all I'm going to say. They say, I own it. I promise you, I own it. All I did, I downloaded the joint from YouTube and I just rapped on top of it. That's how I could tell. It took no effort. You paid no money for this. Prepare to get sued, my boy. All right, yes, I am on one this morning. All right, square bezel. I'm going to do the square bezel with, hold up, man. Let me get my man Bright. What Bright does, shouts out to Bright that's in my community. Listen, if you want to submit music, join the community. It's only $10. Join the community today, $10. If you don't like it, go ahead and cancel. Huh? How about that? Fair. Shake hands. Cool. So Bright listens to a lot of the stuff that I say, and he creates records around some of the stuff. I see the game, sir. I see the game. So I was talking about buying a Cartier watch, and I was saying I want a Cartier for my birthday and just something fun, right? So Bright was like, me and him was going back and forth. We was like, do we do the square bezels or do we do the circle bezels? If you talking to me about a Cartier, I'm talking about the square bezels. So Bright just made a song called Square Bezels. I want to see what this is. I want to see. Oh man, I love the way he operates though. Mentally, he's one of. And Trey, is Trey on this hook? Yeah, I think Trey's on this hook. Let's see what he got. What it sound like? Oh Jesus. Oh. Hey.
They run around and say the boy money straight. I get it off the hustle that I make. Yeah, I get my grind up, do whatever it takes. I heard it.
We got to work on that mix. We got to work on that mix, by like.
People say that's what makes me great. Make money, money, get it. Get money, money, get it. Take money, money, get it. But it's in my hand. They run around and say the boy money straight. I get it off the hustle that I make.
$1 billion dreams, got $1 million worth of combo. Cap in your budget, hit you off with the rhino. Money ain't a thing, 100K.
And let me let y'all know what's going on too, because I know some of y'all be like, nah, I don't like it. I don't like the beat. The beat lame. All right, so the beat is my beat, right? No, that's some trash. See how much I don't care? Okay. But anyway, I got a folder of beats on the Patreon, so any artist that's in the community can just go ahead and download the beats from the Patreon, then record to it. If we like the joints, then we'll go into mixing and mastering. Then it's gonna be one of the records that I put out. I'm doing a whole community album. With my community right now. I'm working on that. So that's one of the beats from the folder. All right. So they recorded this on the 2-track. Just give me y'all the point of reference.
I sold the real estate of mine, 250 for the condo. Street life, escape all the hate, time to renovate. I took her to a place that she can't even pronunciate. Look at how I orchestrate these moments I commemorate. The cash before me fell, the opposite of being great. Money is my main squeeze. I think I found my soulmate. Chasing dead presidents is more like Lorenz. Counterfeit friends seems real, real fake. Being broke.
Hold on, wait, what you say? What you say? Chasing dead presidents? Hold on.
Time to renovate. I took her to a place that she can't even pronunciate. Look at how I orchestrate these moments I commemorate. The cash before me fell, the opposite of being great. Money is my main squeeze. I think I found my soulmate. Chasing dead presidents is more like Lorenz. Counterfeit friends seems real, real fake. Being broke can give me nightmares. That's why I stay awake. Young Prince and King, hit them off with the dreams. Wait, this year upgrades. I want the house on the lake. Jet life, I ain't been the same since I've flown straight. Square bezel with the princess cuts and shine in your face.
They run around and say the boy money straight. I get it off the hustle that I make. I get my grind up, do whatever it takes. I heard it.
Now, did you send me this to send a 50? I'm being honest right now. Did you send me this to send a 50? If not, because you killed it, but I got.
Makes me great. Make money, money, get it. Get money, money, get it. Take money, money, get it. Well, it's in my hand. They run around and say the boy money straight. I get off the hustle that I make.
Success drives ambition. Far from a crash dummy. Heard the pastor read out the scripture. Out the book, the number step that it was talking to me. Said get money, you ain't laughing straight to the bank. That means your money funny. Only play the cards that was dealt. Call me chin, run me. Haters wanna mimic the style. You can't get none from me. I'ma keep supplying the man. That mean the fiends hungry, ballin' till you broke on the go. They run a go for me. I never understood a drive until I got committed. Outcast told me to get up, get out, and go get it. Goody mom gave me soul food, ate the bread with it. Pastor Troy gave me vice versa, felt it in my spirit. Green as a blade of grass, knee high to a cricket. Move couple decimal places, now it's 60. Thinking you can take what I got, you better come with it. Country boy, right the MC on real Mississippi.
They run around and say the boy money straight. I get it off the hustle that I make. I get my grind up, do whatever it takes. I heard the people say that's what makes me great. Make money, money, get money, money, take money, money, but it's in my hand. They run around and say the boy money straight. I get it off the hustle that I make.
Yes, sir, Ski, my boy. Yeah. So let me read the chat right quick. Let me read the chat. That was fire. All right, so you said this is for me to send the 50. Okay. Bright as hella though. I enjoyed that. Bright, you sound like what's MOP? You sound like MOP a little bit on your approach. Also, I heard a little bit of David Banner. I like it. Who is this? Strong ENT says joints hard, let it play. Daniel says punctuating soulmate. Hold up, soulmate bars. Come on now, soulmate bars, my boy. I like the joint. If y'all can do me a favor, send me a 2-track. See, I don't want the whole session. Please don't do the whole session because I don't have the I don't have the mental capacity right now, and I'm also working with something I'm gonna tell y'all about later on. Send me a 2-track of just the hook as is. No. Well, I guess you could. Nah, yeah. 2-track of the hook by itself, and then a 2-track of your rap verse, and then the name of the beat, because I don't even know the name of the beat, so I can find it in my computer. But yeah, I like it. I like it. I like it. Now I have not heard from anybody from G Unit for this year. For the majority of this year, I haven't heard nobody from G Unit saying that they need any type of music for film or television. But we can put in a stash. I did say something about Mount Westmore. I've been sending them a few records. The guy, what's the guy's name? Saying, look, hold on, let me go ahead and say this. I got to say it. So I told somebody in music reviews, I think this was last week, I was like, yo, change the hook, put the high part of the hook at the beginning of the song, send me the 2-track of the hook and the beat. And I think they said something about how they don't control the rights to the beat or something like that. I had Cube. See, y'all be messing up stuff for y'allself. Y'all be messing up stuff for y'allself, man. This is why Negroes don't F with y'all. This is when y'all be like, yo, I just want a sync agent. Let me have a sync agent. I'm trying to get film and television. If you got one, yeah, I got something. When you have something and I need the other things done, the preliminaries, the publishing, the splits. Do you know the producer? Do you know how to get can you get me a session file for this whole thing that this person might want to buy? Guess what? You ain't have it. You mother effers. So what you make me look like? You made me look like caca. And when y'all do that, I don't like to look like caca. So what I do, it ain't nothing, cut that off, huh? I will cut the bye. So please, y'all, please. Like let's have some decorum about ourselves. And look, I am one of them. When it comes to music, because I don't make a lot of money from music, and a lot of money can be. Look, Trey, you got to be careful what you say these days. They just got Stormy Wellington. Stormy Wellington said, "Yo, I made millionaires." And they said, FTC said, "Okay, you do? Let me see the receipts." So I don't talk about nobody but myself. But when it's time for y'all to have all of y'all's preliminaries together with publishing, splits, all that stuff, y'all don't be having it. And that's why we have this platform. So again, if you submit music and I do like some of the records, please make sure you join the Patreon, because I want to be able to follow up with you. I am not going to track you down and say, yo, so and so like this record. I'm not going to do it. I'm just like, hey, yeah. Oh, they ain't got it. Here's a few other beats. I always got something in the stash. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I don't lie. I'm a man that I shall not tell a lie. Trey, what Trey say? I was about to say, I'm just saying. I don't. Anyway, I like the record. We got Jasper from Congo. I like when people from overseas send me music. Jasper Akarende. I think that's how you say his name. I Love You is the name of the record, and you sent me a Dropbox link. Let's see what you got, brother. Let's see. All the way from Congo. Hold on. Let me go ahead. That means you see what the reach is? Huh? You see what the reach is, my boy? You see what the reach is, my boy? Y'all must be paying for them little bots to come on here. Yo, is it a real follower? Go talk to him. Let me see. Talk to him. Let me see. Yo, Trey. Artists be like, yo, I got fans in Brazil, Africa, London, China. I'm like, okay, for real? That's dope. Go live and let me see if they send you something. Talk to them. Nah, well, the time zones is different. If I go live now, the time zone. These Negroes be lying, man. All right, but anyway, this is this is what's his name again? Jasper Akarande from the Congo. I love you, bro. If I come to Africa, please don't shoot me with one of them darts. Please, I want to live. Don't let me drink. If you know the water is nasty right there, don't let me drink it. Warn me ahead of time, please.
I got a guilty feeling in my heart. 'Cause
No,
I really
no.
never told you how I love you. I used to play with your feelings and emotions every time I was around you. Want you to know you mean the world to me. Special.
Okay, wait. Okay, wait. Everybody's technology ain't the same. Everybody's technology ain't the same. So I'm not gonna pass judgment. Everybody technology ain't the same. So I'm not gonna pass. See, I have a graceful heart. All right.
A girl to me, black pearl to me, it's you and me, baby, 'cause you drive me so crazy. I wanna be with you, my heart and soul, they need you. I want the best of you, so let me say I love you. I wanna be with you.
I like it. I could do yo, Jasper, I don't know if you're a Patreon member or where, I don't know how you follow me. I don't know how. I like the record. I would probably do a Afro beats type of rhythm on top of that. And when you go da 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 da, that's a string section. You need to put a string section on top of that. Honestly, I would probably drop the drums out. See, this I give you game. I'm giving you game just to let you know how to make your stuff better. I'm giving you game how to make your stuff better. But no, if you did that, I would do it in Afro beats type of way. That da 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 da. That's a string section. Drop the drums out. Let the voices do that. I would love for you to have some type of female sample, even if she's just humming or something in the background, to make it sound kind of like a lo-fi Drake type of filter type of vibe on it. Right? If you want me to produce it, hit me up. Got to have a budget though. Got to have a budget. All right. Got to have a budget. And some folk thought that when I was saying $150 was the going rate for my joints. No. When y'all said it was $150, y'all said, yo, Unc, you only charging $150. That's the going rate. I said, no, that's what I charge the YN because they ain't got no monies. That's Unc trying to help the YNs. I believe the children. Well, I used to believe the children was our future. I don't know nowadays. The children don't be our future. The children be YNs, yo. I be like, I don't want my future to commingle with your future. Ooh, wait. Your future is. Hey, listen. Okay, I'm gonna tell the truth. Shame that old devil. Hold up, man. Hold up. Wait, I gotta shout this guy out first. I gotta give him a little shout out. You already know. I'm looking in the camera. He know who I'm talking about. So before I start, I'm gonna make this all about you, my brother. This is all about you, my brother. I wish I could have a way for you to come on camera with me because I think it would be more impactful. It'd be more impactful if you came on the camera with me. But anyway, shouts out to Big Frank Mello. Yeah. Tallahassee's own, huh? Street representative, yeah? Producer extraordinaire, Frank Mello. See, I said it with real dignity this week. I said it with dignity. I didn't give you the soulful Frank Mello clap. I just said Frank Mello in the chat. Shouts out to Frank Mello. So, last week I went to Tallahassee, Florida, and I promise y'all I'm gonna get to y'all's music. And hold up, I see Lunar. Hold up, Lucid Lunar in the chat, son. I just played your song, sir. Take it to the max. Hey, take it to the max. Hey. Anyway, let me go back to Frank Mello. So me being the African American that I am, I'm not like Jasper. I'm not from the Congo. I'm from right here in Atlanta. Jasper's in Africa for real. I was like, God dang. You You are really an African, my boy. But anyway, I'm getting off track. Frank Mello. So I was in hold up. Bright said, let me get on. What are you talking about? Let me get on this. Hotel Rwanda. Ooh. I got to talk to y'all. There's a lot to talk about. But anyway, back to Frank Mello. I went to Tallahassee, Florida. Shouts out to IMDb conference. They brought me down there. I love giving the energy and getting the energy from the people, right? It's very rare that I go outside because I just don't like to be around people. I like to be by myself. But anyway, I go down to Tallahassee. They say, we're going to do a beat battle. Last year we did a beat battle. I was very proud. I said, okay, we got some fire. We got some folks, some representatives that's out here banging. They doing their thing. I said, okay, look at you, AD, okay. Okay, all of these, they come to your studio. Shouts out to AD too. So anyway. This year, not so much. I go in, I think that I had a Cuban link. I had a Cuban link on this week. I ain't had a Rolex though. I didn't know if I was gonna see some YNs that's ready to steal something. So I just Invictus. we went to Invictus. No Rolly. I walk into the joint. I got high hopes. I see all of these brothers. I see my brother Frank Mello. I just saw Frank Mello the other day. Right before we did the beat battle, I said, man, I was like, man, I hope he get on this beat battle. Lo and behold, I see Frank Mello on the beat battle. I said, okay. Me being who I am, because every time I see Frank Mello in the chat, I say, yo, Frank Mello, he in the build. I give him the Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes intro every time he's in the chat, right? So I'm excited to see my boy. I see a few other people, Lucid Lunar, he's a killer. And there's a few other people, what's the guy? James something. It's some fire musicians in Tallahassee, Florida. It's not just T-Pain. It's more than that, right? So anyway, I'm listening. I see white boys into the chat. Vanilla Ice into the chat. Hold up, man. Let me put some respect on it. I got to take the respect off of Frank Mello and put it on the white boys. The white boys into the chat. Okay, so now this is the thing. I saw tonight's entertainment. Hold on, I ain't gonna give them the files just yet. Let me shout out tonight's entertainment. They are fire. But last year I heard them do like some soul beats, and I was like, okay, y'all killing it, cool. But this year, before we did the beat battle, they came up to me, and see, this is what y'all don't know. They came up to me before we started doing the beat battle and said, yo, man, we got some new stuff for you that's fire. I said, okay. Oh, yeah? They said, man, when we play this gonna be crazy, man. And I'm automatically thinking they probably got to be on some Waka Flocka. They're gonna be on some hard EDM stuff mixed with some trap. I'm going there mentally. I said, okay, that's a hard out for the next producer. I said, but I still got faith in my boy Frank Mello. And I told him this last week. I said, when I get on the podcast next week, I'm gonna talk about you. Frank Mello comes in first round, bam, hit him with a banger. I said, all right, cool. His joint had knocked. Their joint had knocked. I said, cool. We go through round. At some point, Frank Mello, y'all know how to, when y'all, you know when y'all do a vote by the crowd, you clap, they put the hand over the person's head, they clap, put the hand over this person's head, they clap. Well, they put the hand over Frank Mello's hand, and they didn't clap a lot. So I said, nah. Do it again. Do it again. Put a hand over this person's head. I don't even know if Frank Mello went against the white boy for real. It was just, I'm just making antics now. But for good entertainment. Today's entertainment. They put the hand on Frank Mello head. They put the Frank on there. The white boy got the vote. I said, okay. Wait. Hey, Frank, I started panicking, Frank. I started panicking, bro. I said, wait. So I said, at some point, I said, man, you know what? Lucid Lunar was in the beat battle, and a few other brothers was in that. Saying, we still got hope. We still got hope. They put the hand over Lucid Lunar's head. They put over the white boy head. They picked the white boy. I said, by the time we got to the end of the beat battle, there was no color left. I said, you know what? I'm going back to Atlanta. I said, it's time to go back to Atlanta. Y'all done left. I said, y'all have officially been gentrified. They have gentrified you. It's done. It's done. What's done is finished. But anyway, honestly, Frank Mello, Lucid Lunar, there was a few other people, the reggaeton type. Yo, it was, everybody did good. Everybody, I ain't even give y'all that. It was just ready to give it to you. Anyway, y'all did good. And me and Kato on the track was Kato on the track, AD, I think Mikey Beats, I think his name. And there was a few other people that was kind of critiquing the beat battle. I don't feel like I judge anything. I like to critique. I'm a critique or critic. Is critique French? Yo, Bright, is critique French for critic? Did we just say critic and they say critique? It's the same thing. Just had that epiphany like, wow, the same thing. But anyway, like I said, Frank Mello, everybody did a really good job. I think all of the artists that performed in Tallahassee did a really good job. I'm excited about that region. I feel like a lot of stuff in Atlanta has kind of become like a silo of the same sound and the same subject matter, and everybody's trapping. Everybody had Percocets. Everybody has the same drugs. It's just the same thing over and over here in Atlanta. So I like the fact that they have some different stuff coming out. I told some of the artists, I was like, yeah, I will be working with y'all on something. I will be working with y'all. I probably want them on this album though, for real. And then AG. Oh man, let me get AG. He got the biggest heart, man. I think shouts out to Sydney. Sydney is the one that won the full artist showcase thing. But I just love the way they approach music in a holistic standpoint. What I see coming from Tallahassee is the same thing that we saw come from Philly with the with the Soul Coalition. And with the Soul Coalition, you had, y'all probably don't know, they had Jill Scott, they had Floetry, they had India Reed, they had Angie Stone. It was just a group of dope individuals supporting each other, and this person get on, they support them, this person get on, they support them, this person get on. I see that coming from Tallahassee, Florida, so y'all got to keep it going. I love what y'all got going on, though. All right, let me see what PG Brown got for me. I hope PG Brown did not send me no poverty music, because I got Senor Candy right there queued up. He ain't bought no Negroes today. He ready. Senor Candy over there in the corner sitting looking like this. Come on, bring it, my boy. I know you got one for me somewhere. All right, so let's see. Main character energy, PG Brown.
Like electricity. I need you right next to me. Just clap your hands and move your feet. Wanna rock your body to the beat. Music's gonna take us higher. Come on, baby, light my fire. stay nasty. Girl, you know just what to do. Watch me hit my little move. Watch me hit my little move. Watch me hit my little.
Ooh. I like that. I like that, sir. Strong ENT. I didn't even see you on none of the emails, brother. I didn't see you none of the emails. I didn't see you on the Patreon either, brother. So I don't know. I got a few more records from the community, and then I got to start the podcast. So I don't know. Let me see. That was PG Brown. PG, I'm gonna listen to your second one. And give you the feedback. What I think. Did you change the joint? I think he changed the thing. Let's see what you did.
Woke up this morning and I couldn't believe you're gone away.
Hey.
Thought for a minute you changed your mind and now you wanna stay. I can't get over the feeling I'm still stuck on yesterday. Thinking about you all the time's a habit that I need to break.
Okay.
You can blame it all on me.
Yeah.
You can blame it all on me.
Like I said before, this is what a hit sounds like, for real.
You can blame it all on me. You can blame it all on me. It's too late to turn around. It's too late to turn around. Woke up this morning and I felt better than I ever did. Seems like the sun is shining brighter but got no evidence. Finally cleared my mind, I guess that moving on got benefit. Took the long way home and it took longer than it ever did.
Hey. I got it, Frank Mello. I got you. Sing it.
You can blame it all on me. You can blame it all on me. You can blame it all on me.
Hey.
You can blame it all on me. It's too late to turn around. It's too late to turn around.
Okay. I don't have anything bad, but I thought you changed something. Yo, Bright said, I'm done with y'all. Bright and PG Brown said they done with y'all Negroes. Man. No more poverty music. No more poverty music. Only lucrative producers. Only lucrative producers. Should be from Respect the Artist. I'm gonna look for you. I'm looking for you right now. Strong ENT. But PG Brown, I like the record. The first record, I think it's something weird going on with the mix. It sounds like it's super compressed. So at some point when you get into the high parts of the song, it seems like you got some cancellation going on. That normally tells me something is too loud or you don't have something loud enough. Vocally, and we need to do, again, I don't even consider myself no engineer. I'm just a producer that like to get money. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a producer that likes to be what? Lucrative. I'm a lucrative producer. You can get your merch today. Go ahead and get your merch. But I think when it comes to that first record, it's both of those are syncable. And what I want to do, I'm gonna see if Celeste could come through and do a music review with me, so y'all can hear things from her standpoint. We had PK come in before, and that's the person that kind of gave the light to Outkast and some of the people that we know today came from his lineage, right? The Addict crew. I I had who I have come in. Had a lot of people come to the studios. But anyway, I like the record though. I like the record. It feels good. But that first record, you need to work on the mix. It sounds like it's too compressed. You got too much compression going on. All right. Let me see what my boy Frank sent me. And I still got Strong ENT to look for. We already an hour in. God dang. Listen. Well, technically we like 55 minutes in. I gotta take away my lead time. All right, let me see what you got. Hey. Yes, sir, T-Shack, I got you.
Alright. I love all the things that you say. Not with words, but the smile on your face. He looks with eyes unafraid. Hands on my waist, I'm going crazy.
All right, I don't like the singer. I don't like the singer on it. That's the old girl that was on. That was the old girl that performed it Friday, right? I think that's the white girl. She pretty. She sounds good. I just don't like her on that beat. I don't like her on that beat. It sounds like I would prefer to hear somebody like Summer Walker re-sing it, or somebody that's in the vocals of Seventh Streeter, or I would even see K Michelle. K Michelle would kill that. So this is not producer tips. You need to join the Patreon. All of y'all need to just join the Patreon. But this is producer tips. When it comes to the beat and the artist, an artist can detrimentally kill the beat and make the beat sound like trash. I can listen to it from a producer's standpoint and know that the beat is fire and the artist is just lacking, right? The average person is just going to say, I don't know what I don't like. It's something about it I just don't like, right? I am the something that they're telling. When they say it's something about the song that I don't like, I'm going to tell them what the something is. And look, the funny thing is when I start talking, people just be like, you know what? That make a lot of sense. That make a lot. You're right. And I'll be like, see, it sounds cocky and it sounds like I'm trying to be Kanye West if I say, yeah, I know. Let me let you think about it how I think about it from my standpoint, right? When I listen to music in general, what's up? The 3 Empire Strikes Back was my big brother. I love the brother thing. I'm gonna let y'all know. I'm gonna be talking like I'm Hispanic for the rest of this year. If Frank Mello got gentrified with the beats, yep, I'm gonna gentrify the brother. It's my big brother. Yeah, that's me. It's mine. I took it. It's mine now. But yeah, I think an artist can make or break a beat. I've always talked about the beat that I produced that Jim Jones got on. I hate that record. See, y'all have way less pressure on you than I do. Jim Jones, I produced the beat. Okay, now look, I'm gonna tell the truth. Tell the truth and shame the devil. I'm gonna tell the truth and shame the devil. I gotta say it like I'm Clayton Bigsby. So I produced a batch of beats. This is probably like '08, right? Yeah, it's about '08, '07. When did Flashing Lights come out? When did Kanye come out with Flashing Lights? What year was that? Hold on, let me look it up. But anyway, while I look this up, I produced the beat, a whole batch of beats too, for Jim Jones. Well, for Jay-Z. Because Jim Jones ended up getting the beats. I was like, how did this Negro get the beat? '07, see? '07. So yeah, it was about '08 roughly. So I produced a batch of beats. I sent them to Def Jam. It was for Jay-Z and Kanye. And I was like, yo, this would be dope for this. And whenever I send beats to artists, I always give them like a hypothesis of what they could do with the beat. I'm giving you free game. If you're getting it, just go ahead and write it down and put it down. If you don't get it, go ahead and join the Patreon. Like, just call me for a coaching call. I'll teach you how to do it. But anyway, I'm going back and forth. At this point, I think that was the first. I think that was it guys? Was it? It was either Trevor. It was somebody over there at Def Jam. They said, "Yo, we like the record. We're gonna go ahead and send it to the artist right now." When they say send it to the artist, I thought they were saying the artist that I said the beat should go to. I said this should go to Jay-Z. The beat didn't land with Jay-Z. It went to Jim Jones. I said, I don't really like his rapping. I love Jim rap. I ain't gonna front. Jim Jones has come up a lot with his rapping. So I like his rapping now, but back then I was like, yeah, I want Jay-Z. I want Jay-Z. Says, you're gonna get Jim Jones. So I said, okay, all right, whatever. And it say, matter of fact, this album ain't coming out on Def Jam. This album is coming out on Sony. I said, wait. Let me get this right. I sent the beat to you for Jay-Z, but Jim Jones got the beat. Jim Jones is not putting his album out through Def Jam. He's putting his album out through Sony. And how did this happen? Mac, you're going to be good. Guess what? I was not good. So now, see, and I'm telling y'all the stuff, all of the stuff that producers want to say, I'm going to say it, right? They can't say it because they try to keep some type of political thing going. I don't really care. I get money without the music. So anyway, I'm going back and forth. At this point, the song has come out. Me and Ryan Leslie went back and forth. Listen, there's a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes that y'all don't know about. But anyway, the record comes out. I had a little bout with Ryan Leslie. It's a whole nother situation. We're not going to talk about that today. And I am having to cosplay like I like the record. I think we had MySpace and Facebook or something back then. This is the very beginning of social media. So I'm having to pump it up. I'm talking to radio people in my hometown like, yeah, I got that song with Jim Jones. It's hard. It's going crazy in the streets. Producers be have to be fake sometimes. I know y'all. See, I'm here for you. Yeah, it's going crazy in the streets. Y'all ain't spinning this yet? Go ahead and listen to it. Meanwhile, I get the joint to the radio in my hometown. I ain't know nothing about the market or nothing like this. This territory plays this type of music. My song wasn't in that territory. My song was East Coast hip hop. Anyway, the record comes out. And I'm playing it for the program director. Just like y'all be trying to play me beats. Yo, Mag, listen to this. Yo, Mag, listen. Yo, how you? Yo, it's doing hard, ain't it? I was doing that to the. It's a mess. It's a big ass mess. So I'm trying to get the program directors to pick the record up. Meanwhile, I don't believe in the record because the record is trash. They looking at me like, nigga, do you really want me to play this on the radio? This is not a good representation for you. I said, but it's Jim Jones. Meanwhile, I still had not got my $3,500. I'm like, this mother. Hard times. Good beginnings. Hard times. So anyway, the record comes out, and I'm just like, yo, this is not good. It's not good. And guess what? That record was the downfall of my production for at least 2 years. At least 2 years. It took at least 2 years for me to get it back. That was the biggest blunder in the world. So I say all that to say this: every placement ain't a good placement. Art producers, I promise you. I know it feels sketchy right now. It feel like you're in weird times right now. But every record that you place is not a good record to place. Some stuff you just don't need to talk about. Some stuff you just don't need to talk about. All right, I think I'm done. Cause it's just, that Jim Jones story is a thorn in my flesh. I'm sorry. So when y'all saw him start to kick in doors and try to break into his house, into the studio, and going through the tax liens and stuff like that, I was like, that is the same nigga. That is the same nigga that did that to me. Now y'all see it. I wasn't tripping. It was him. Oh man. All right, T-Shack, I'm going to you next, man. I'm going to you. Yo, I was like, my contracting job pays way more than you can't afford that. My brother, get your little money, my brother. Get you some coinlets. Get you some coinlets, my brother. All right, let me see what T-Shack got for me.
Damn, who did this beat?
Brooklyn. Yeah, what up, boss? Do something to make me feel better. I thought you'd never ask. What you gonna do, man? What you gonna do to make...
Yo, T-Shack, what you produce on, bro?
The music just turns me on.
Cooking Flavor, what's poppin'? Okay. All right, T-Shack. Come to the stage. I ain't told y'all to come to the stage in a long time. Man, I got a lot of questions for T-Shack. I got a whole lot of questions. This is on the coaching side of things. Because I want to know, okay, so this is, you on FL? Okay, you on FL. Okay, cool. This is what I want to do. I want to make sure. Right, I don't want a group of producers in the community that's not setting a goal to reach at some point. Right, I want to know what the aim is for the music that you produce. Are you aiming to get placements? Are you aiming for like video games and sync? Are you aiming for booking studio time and you sell the records to the artists that book the studio time? Like, it's a lot of different directions you could take for the music. I just want to know what's the main aim, because I think what happens in producer brain when we don't have a clear cut direction or a clear cut target to hit, we just start producing because it feels good and it's us getting our creative energy out, which is cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But at some point, I want to make sure that you're aiming towards a target, right? For me, my target is so effing big, right? My target, and I'll be telling y'all about all of my stuff all the time. Why? And this is, some people are scary with this because they feel like other people can dictate how you win in life, and if you say this, and you give the people this much sauce, and I don't really care, because I know at some point, everything I say that I'm going to do or buy, I do it. I do it or I buy it every time. I don't let myself down when it comes to the goals, right? If I say I'm gonna get this type of whip, I'm gonna buy it. If I say I'm gonna live in this area, I'm gonna buy it. If I say I'm gonna make this type of money, I do it. I always do it, right? Now I can't say me, because now it sounds like I'm a narcissist. But me, God, the process, the work, all of that, right? T-Shack says income. I want you to define that. When you, and this, you don't have to do it in the chat. You don't got to do it in the chat. But when we get off this live, let's say by Monday, I think that's a good amount of time. By Monday, send me and Gia a email on what the target is. You said income. All right, how you want to get the income? How many steps do you want to take? Are you trying to make income reoccurring, when it's like a subscription fee? Are you trying to get one-offs where you get 100,000 for this? You work, get another 100,000, work. Because see, for me, I'm okay with the slow build. I feel like anytime you get into a business, you need to at least give yourself 5 years. And that's just to start being fruitful. That's just to be fruitful. Give yourself about 5 years. I want to bring extra income solely from the music. Okay. Now, when you say extra income, see, it's just think about all of the things that you want to do to get it. That's what I'll say, because it's a lot of different ways, and I won't know how I can help if I don't know what your goal is. I don't know how I can help if I don't know what the goal is. I'm just gonna, and for me, I'm a hell of a idea guy. I can give you 1,000 ideas back to back how you can make more money. That's nothing. That's the easy part. I could do this, try this, and then this is the thing, and this is what I get on my wife about all the time. A lot of the stuff that we wanted, a lot of the ways that we make money from the content and from the music it's boring. It's a real boring silo of being alone 1,000 times a day. This is why I love doing the podcast. This is the only time I really get a chance to just talk. This is my therapy, low key. Just start sync placements. All I want to get is accomplished. Okay. Also, I don't know if T-Shack, are you linking with Goliath and Trey? They have the best kept secret. When it comes to sync, because they're working. I don't know how many placements y'all got this year so far, Trey. I don't know if he's still in the chat, but how many placements y'all got if you're still in the chat? They're working, right? A lot of my stuff is legacy building, right? I want to make sure I have the new Laugh-A-Palooza, or the new Invest Fest, or the new Coachella. That's the stuff that I'm working on. So I understand to do stuff on that level, it's a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of relationships that I have to build now to build up to that point. So we have one so far, working on more. Cool. And see, it's a lot of folk that ain't got no placements this year, huh? I'm just saying. So yeah, make sure you lock in with them too, T-Shack. I don't know where they are with their, I know they've been developing a platform. They got something dope over there. So whatever they got, I'm fully backing 100%. All right. I'm going to go with Trey. I see the Matcha record. Strong ENT, I still don't see a record. Let me see. Because Strong ENT, Ben sent this record. Let me see. Let me do a refresh and go to the... Okay, you ended up in my spam folder. All right, cool. All right, let me right before I get to you again, I still got to get Strong ENT, and I got to get J Nix. So let me see what he got.
Godson.
Hello, this is a prepaid collect call from Start the conversation now.
My soul pure, you can't find classy. I was born fly like my life is fashion. I'm fresh to death, but I survived the casket. My future bright and my present flashing. This light work, all this damn way to hold my lights work. They lampshade supposed to dim it though. I kept it lit, I glow, no decoy. Bruce Lee roar in my deep voice. Head underwater, had a wondering how I'm running this. I'm a seahorse, they thought I sink more. No remorse for respect. That's for the record I record. I seek more, had to see past these storms. Thank thee, Lord. Hit a rough patch, I stay decoys. They never befriended me, man, are you kidding me? Faking and foolery, trickery, sick of this energy, they just pretending, but really the enemy, think about enemy, they on the fence, so I play defensively, taking offense, cause they been offensive, see, some of them kin to me, never knew I was enlightened, so I'ma stay litty, see? This little light of mine, hey, I'ma let it shine, I'ma let it shine, 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 yeah, all I know, everywhere I go, I'ma let it glow. Show they hate when I'm up, they laugh when I'm down. They thought I would give it up. If you come from my head, but straighten my crown. I'm God's son, I'ma live it up. They hate when I'm up, they laugh when I'm down. They thought I would give it up. If you come from my head, but straighten my crown. I'm God's son, I'ma live it up. How can the people that hate your existence wanna be all in your presence? It seems they're addicted, believing in fiction. Nope, I never let them. I'm Malcolm X, I speak conviction. I'm Ali, I beat the odds like OJ. Meet the Simpsons, I beat the system. I treat the peeps that seem to be at peace with this and me. Throw the rock and high day.
It's hard.
Be malicious, please keep your distance and be consistent. No trying me. Try Jesus, that's true religion. I rebuke you niggas, you was too tough but never too much. Luther isn't gon' wear it out if the shoe will fit it. I've been too driven at 21. I had 2 business and my girlfriend needed 2 kidneys. I've been rapping like I was Tupac. I'm too big and you new ninjas is too did it. They been acting shady cause my roof missing. I keep it lit like the moon with me. I shine around the world. Who's with me? Who's with me? Who's with me? It's me, myself, and not it's who's with me. I looked in the mirror, said, you with me? You with me? Is you with me? They hate when I'm up, they laugh when I'm down. They thought I would give it up. If you come from my head with a straight in my crown, I'm God's son, I'ma live it up. God's son, I'ma live it up.
Okay. He feels like a excuse me. It feels like something that Meek would be on. I wasn't mad at that at all. I like it. I like your flow too. As it relates to anything technical, I think the mix is a little bit muddy. So you could definitely bring some of the highs out. You could bring some more of the mids in. But in general, I like it. I like it. It's a dope record. You know, make sure you join the community. I was about to try to give you extra sauce, but I don't have time to give you extra sauce today. So join the community, bro. Links in the bio. I love the record, though. I love it. For what it's worth, I do love the record. All right, let me go to J Nix. Let me see what you got. Because we gotta get the pod started too. D Dilzy. Oh, you sent me the joint. Okay.
And people don't care about that unless a nigga died by the police. Every time I come through the hood, they done put a young brother on a T. And I ain't give a fuck about him, motherfucker. Let's keep it all G. Let's keep it all G.
Okay, cool. You sent me the record. I stand to be corrected. Let me give him a clap. Let me give him a clap. J Nix, I will send this joint to Cube today. And I see you got D Dilzy that produced it. All right, cool. I like it. I will make sure that gets sent out today. And let's see what happens. I pray to God that you got all your publishing. I gotta look through the email. And look, for what it's worth, everybody that's doing any work with me that's in the community, please make sure you have your publishing company and have your what is it called? Trey, what is it called? Your publishing company and your songwriting information. I need all of that. If you can, just email it to me. Don't wait. Don't let me have to ask for it, because sometimes you might slow down the process. All right. So make sure you send me the joint. Let's see. This is the matcha joint. We got to get started too. I'm like an hour 30 in. I'm way over. Mix sonically needs to be tighter. Yeah, Bishop. Yeah. So the record that first record, the record I just played, I got that from one of our community members. I'm working with a lot of artists. I always work with a lot of, and when I say artists, I'm not talking about independent people. I have no shame. See, I was about to sound like I'm being cocky and arrogant. It's not. It's not. I work with independent artists, but when I work with independent artists, I know normally it's on a coaching level. They can't afford my regular rates, right? And I'm not going to drop my regular rates for the independent artists. That's just not how I operate. I would rather we work one-on-one on something. We have a direct relationship and we build something. If we could build something now, we have a pipeline that we've generated where if something comes up, I'm going to say, hey, can you do that? Wait, I like this. Wait, I'm thinking about this, right? Versus just trying to sell a beat for the super cheap to an independent artist and they don't know what to do with it. I don't like that. I don't go for that, right? If we do that, then it's just pointless. Let me see. What is this? Let me see. This is the matcha. Let's see what this is. You put the matcha on the heartbeat? No. You put the matcha on the heartbeat? Yeah.
200 on the dash and the whip. Money coming fast, that's a quick flip. Can't do it how I do it, that's a big grip. Been around the world on a quick trip. Men making money, crazies in my hand. Upper echelon, pray I never land. Strong foundation, making building plans. Blueprint with kinetic energy, get you plenty bands. YB, Southside B, getting in. Recognize the greatness when you see me in your presence.
The rapper is Bright the MC.
House is not a home when I'm standing in your residence. Where I come from, it's highly irrelevant. Money on the speaker hold.
And this beat is in the Patreon folder. This is one of the beats I did uploaded to the Patreon folder.
Different language, put it in the D. Hit the trust in your investments. It's a black and white thing. You're looking at a penguin. Continental records, long away from Abe Lincoln. Bumping old days, got me living for the weekend. Put my boys on, like they eating and they feast. Jungle in the wild, somebody gon' let them beast out. Like the MC, nobody told me I was decent. 200 on the dash and the whip. Money coming fast, that's a quick flip. Can't do it how I do it, that's a big grip. Been around the world on a quick trip. 200 on the dash and the
Is that B. Lamont on the hook? If that's B. Lamont on the hook, I like it too.
whip. Money coming fast, that's a quick flip. Can't do it how I do it, that's a big grip. Been around the world on a quick trip. Shine like chandeliers, it's not like last year. Yesterday prices not the same. Let's get it clear. Had to clear the smoke, the good vibes in the atmosphere. Had a couple
That's all you, Bright? Okay.
days I had the honor on my calendar. Means mad lucrative.
Now I do. Okay, I'm gonna let it play.
Nothing but bosses here. Shout out to Magneto 7 at another tip. Open up the doors, let them in. How you wanna live? Opportunities seem to knock when you setting trends. Big boss moves, shine on the man. Overlook the city, buying houses with the land. Singing out of tune, members only Bobby Bland. You can't understand when it's hard to comprehend. Head on the fam, only come in high demand. And you ain't see it once, had to make them look again. Nothing but the life trying to make a live in. Everybody wanna win, can't show contestants. 200 on the dash and the whip. Money coming fast, that's a quick flip. Can't do it how I do it, that's a big grip. Been around the world on a quick trip. 200 on the dash and the whip. Money coming fast, that's a quick flip. Can't do it how I do it, that's a big grip. Been around the world on a quick trip. Whip. Quick flip.
Yo, hey, I want to hear B. Lamont on that with you. I hear his voice all on that. Even if he just stacked the vocals on the hook, I think that it'll take it somewhere else. I want to hear B. Lamont on that with you. I think it'll be stupid. But I like the record. Don't name it Matcha though. Don't name it Matcha. I don't like it named Matcha. Because so this, and it's a psychology behind all of the stuff that we do, right? It's not just putting out a dope record, right? The dope record has to have a dope hook. You got to have a dope title. You got to have punchlines. You got to have the quotables, right? All that stuff. Well, I think when you say, at least in my book, and y'all can correct me if I'm right or wrong. Y'all can let me know what y'all think. But when I think of matcha, I think of everything soft. I actually think of like Afro beats and just high end, high fashion, everything just on some real expensive ish. When I think of matcha, right? Something as simple as that. So I like the record though. I like the record. The record is fire. Yeah. If y'all could work out that hook though, and do me a favor, just so we have it, let B Lamont if you want to do it. I'm not making y'all do nothing. If you want to do it, have B Lamont stack the hook and then have a open verse so he can do a verse, just to see if we can. I just believe in iron sharpening iron, yo. I believe in iron sharpening iron. Like, just have some fire energy in the space where everybody. I think for a minute, I've been telling y'all this for a while. I like B Lamont because he reminds me of Noriega. He just got that voice. I think it's all for him. It's all about having the right record, though. Right now, I know for a lot of us, we have the preference of what we like the most, but then it goes to what do we sound the best on, right? That's what, if we started getting to that space. What do we sound the best on? Everybody on IG, look, I'm about to restart the live in a minute for y'all because we got to get into the podcast section. So if y'all come right back, come on through. And plus, it's a whole thing behind that too. It's a whole situation. I'm not gonna tell y'all what it is right now, but it's a whole reason why we got to do it the way we do it. So everybody on IG, I'm gonna bring y'all back in about a hot second. All right. So anyway, delete. Get him out of here. Hey, and I really do need to reset on TikTok too. So TikTok, I'm gonna come back. I promise you, your boy's gonna come back for you in a hot second. All right. But I gotta reset. Because we gotta get into the podcast section, and I gotta talk. I got a lot of ish to talk. I got a lot of grievances to share with y'all mother effers today. See? I ain't even in a good spirit. I just said mother effers. I got mad smoke this year. So come right back in a minute, everybody on TikTok. I'm gonna be with you in a minute. So when y'all do see, that's the benefit of just rocking with me. You just gotta rock with me. They're like, oh, this nigga just killed a live. I love doing this stuff. The petty side of me be like, yo, see, I've been told you. I told you before. But yeah. I like just different textures, yo. I like different textures. We about to start in a hot second. Let me get some music started while I get reset. And yo, please shut alive. I'm gonna just say it again. Please shut alive. Cause we gonna go to some hard joints. Oh man.
Trey. Yeah. Dope boy, 95 Air Max on. Talk to him. Came from up the road, boy, you know we tax home. You want a whole thing, hit me on the platform. Hood nigga, hot Cheeto, what I snack on. Hood nigga, it ain't nothing to get you at home. Trap nigga serving back to back, John. Rap nigga wanna be a trap nigga clone. Standing in the kitchen with my white beater on. Telling dope about the power straight, drop it's all out. All out. Just ran through the bag, it's all out. All out. If you wanna buy half, it's all out. 28, 36, 1,000, all.
I love when they give me the bag and it's all there.
Drop it's all out. All out. Just ran through the check, it's all out. All out. If you wanna buy half, it's all out. Yeah, 100 in my pocket, big faces, all out. Roll around and ain't seeing this shit. Get more stove, I will be in this bitch. Automatic, I don't need a key up in it, bitch. Cartier, Dr. C up in this shit. In that yellow Bentley, Bumblebee up in this bitch. Wrote my first song, breaking down my first brick. That was 05, I was in that 06. And a GMC van on 75 doing tricks. Straight drop it's all out. What's all out? Just ran through the bag, it's all out. If you wanna buy half, it's all out. 28, in my pocket, big faces all there.
Pull up, nigga, make sure y'all there.
What else?
That's your little Walter, nigga, about all pal.
Pull up to the spot, you might just see a dog there.
Pull up on the now, you probably see your broad there. Dope jumping out the pot like a frog, yeah.
Pyrex smoking, looking like it's fall, yeah.
This made me want to do everything bad.
Yeah, having blocks, nigga, I'm having plenty guap. Yeah,
Hey.
Back the pot, straight drop, it's all there.
What's all that? Just ran through the bag, it's all there. All there.
If you wanna buy half, it's all there.
28, 36, 1,000, all there.
Back the pot, straight drop, it's all there.
What's all that? I just ran through the check, it's all there. All there.
If you wanna buy half, it's all there.
Like 100 in my pocket, big faces, all there.
Hey.
All there.
Hey.
Yeah. All there.
That's my joint.
All there. Trey. Yeah.
Is he saying Dre?
Yeah.
Is he saying Dre? Oh, we gotta get started, son. That's my joint.
Hey, 3 a.m. the morning, I ain't slept yet. Hear that faucet dripping, money still wet. I don't need your blood, I'm the outlet. Nah, ballin' like I make a Lucrative. Yeah. 1, 5, 10, 20, 50, 100. Get up out my way, I'm getting to the money. 1, 5, 10, 20, 50, 100. Get up out my way, I'm getting to the money.
Oh, man. It's another glorious morning. Y'all know I'm coming with straight smoke today. Listen, this episode is brought to you by Ready Handy Pros. Listen, if you need anything done on your house, you need tile work, you need plumbing, you need a roof, you need doors, you need windows, go ahead over to Ready Handy Pros. Tell them Magneto 7 sent you from the Mad Lucrative Podcast. How about it? Listen, we had so much fun during last week. I told y'all I was going to be gone. I was in Tallahassee. Shouts out to everybody that was in Tallahassee. Hold on. All of my producers in Tallahassee, y'all have been gentrified. Shouts out to y'all. I ain't gonna revisit it. I was talking to Frank Mello earlier. Is one of the producers from Tallahassee, Florida. And I said, yo, you have been gentrified by the white folk. You have let them come in and infiltrate your market. What you gonna do? What you gonna do different? He said, man, he's just about, what you gonna do? But shouts out to Frank Mello, man. But no, on a real note, I really enjoyed myself down in Tallahassee, Florida. We did this thing. It's called the IMB Music Conference. And what they did this year, which is a little bit different last year. Last year we did a lot of panel discussions. This year we actually did one-on-one coaching, like speed coaching with the artists that came up. And it was fun. It was a good environment for learning. It was a good environment for people actually. So y'all be going to some of these events. Trey, I promise y'all, I'm trying to do right this morning. But y'all be going to some of these events and yo, I'm going to the event, I'm going to network. Meanwhile, you done paid $25 for the ticket to go ahead to go to the event. Then you paid $25 for the parking ticket. Then you paid $25 for this lame little piece of sandwich that you done got at the venue. Then you paid another $25 for the drink. Like, by the time you leave, they have upcharged you $250, $300, and you still ain't got no network. You done let these people charge you $500 for a networking event, and you still ain't got no network. There it is, I said it. Go ahead. Everybody in Atlanta, if you charging people to go to these networking events and they still ain't got no network after they leave your event, watch it. I'm just say it one more time because I got a lot to talk to y'all about because y'all been on y'all be on y'all best behavior this week in a bad way. Atlanta people, I wish I could bring the camera. I need somebody in the studio can zoom the camera like this. Atlanta people, if you are charging people to come to your networking event, $250, $300. Your women's brunches, yeah, I see it. I see all of it. You charging them $200 come to these networking events, and they still leave with no network and nobody wanted to share contacts. That is a failed event. Just let it sit. Just take it in. So anyway, when I was in Florida, we did a networking event, and we actually got a chance to network with the artists. Artist comes up, hey Mag, I'm so-and-so. Nice to meet you. I got a question for you. Mag answers, yeah, how can I help you? I think da-da-da-da-da-da. What do you think? How could you help me with this? Well, I think you can do this. Da-da-da-da-da. Guess what? A networking event ended with more people in the person's network. I can't stand when Negroes say, no. Bro, man, what you need to do, you come to my... See, and what y'all normally do, and I'm calling everybody out today. Everybody that had smoke with me in my DMs and everybody that had smoke with me in the comment section, I'm coming for you today. So if you thought last week was something, this one right here. This one right here? Yeah, straight like that. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, it was just a cool situation. I love when we get a chance to connect with artists and give them information that might be able to help them on the back end. And watch this. They did not do a super upcharge. This is everybody, this is word to the wise. I have something in my community called Chicken on a Stick. I wish I had more older community members that was from the legacy group. See, look, I've been doing this for a while now. But I wish I had some of my legacy members that was in, I think Trey's in the chat. I have something in my community called Chicken on a Stick. Chicken on a Stick is give something away for free to get something on the back end. If you give them the chicken on the stick, like you're in the mall, like you go to the mall, you say, man, I need to go ahead to Valencia. Nah, y'all not going to Valencia. Nah, I need to go to Louis. Nah, y'all not going to Louis. H&M. I love H&M. I'm just no shade. It's a more palatable expense. H&M. All right, so we're going to H&M. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the mall, go to H&M right quick. I'm gonna go to H&M. I'm gonna give me a little shirt right quick before I do this. And then when I get me my shirt, then wait, what's she doing? The little Chinese lady, I'm not being racist either. Little Chinese lady comes up and says, you want some chicken? You try to act like you bashful. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good and I'm well. You're going to let her ask one more time. You're going to take all that chicken. So she give you the chicken on the toothpick. Then you walk around the mall. You already went to H&M, but now you need some shoes to match. You go get you some shoes to match. Then you say, well, you know what? Go to the bathroom right quick. I'm going to get a little bit hungry. The first thing you think about is probably going to be that chicken on the stick. Because she gave it to you first. You got a chance to try it. It was good. It was decent enough. But now you're really hungry. That's going to be the first thing that you go to. And you're going to at least try, even if you pick any other restaurants in the food court, you're going to go to the chicken on the stick lady first. That's what my approach is when it comes to business. That's my approach when it comes to coaching artists. That's my approach when it comes to landing a marketing deal with some of the companies here in Atlanta. Like, that's what I do. I give them this for free first. And they say, yo, man, oh, man, oh, wait. And I love creating anxiety. That's the Scorpio me. I love to create anxiety with the people that I serve, and not necessarily my community, right? Because they're not paying like that. Like this. I'm trying to help them more than I am trying to cash out, right? But anyway, when it comes to certain businesses, after you've gave them so much traffic and you've generated so much foot traffic to their business, and you say, well, you know what? I know we said we were gonna do this for y'all for free for 2 weeks. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully we were able to make a change. You got your customer base a little bit better. You see what we did. If you like anything else, then you know give us a call. But we won't be here the third week. We just gave y'all 2 weeks for free. They go say, wait. Where are you about to go? We say, well, we only gave you this for 2 weeks. How much money? How much more money did you make? Well, we made an extra $3,000 this week. Well, cool. That was worth it, right? They say, wait. So how much do you charge to be here every month? We need you here. And that's when the business starts. Wait, how much you charge? Oh, you brought this much value. But what y'all be trying to do is charge people all this money up front. Let me get 50. 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 Merch. Get some merch. Can you book me for a show? Can you book me for a show? Can you book me for a show? Thank you so much. When I come do your show, how much you gonna pay me? Y'all got it all wrong, man. Y'all artists got it all wrong. Y'all producers got it all wrong. It is chicken on the stick. Give them something for free first. My version of free is doing these podcasts on Saturday mornings live for y'all, giving y'all the sauce. When I get off this live, everything that I'm talking to y'all about is for sale. It is not for free. It is for sale. Yo, man, I love everything you said. See, and this, yo, Bright, V. Lamont. What people be trying to do, and Trey, y'all know too. What people try to do is after I give them all of the sauce during the music review, I give them all the sauce. These Negroes got Polynesian all on their shirt. Sauce masters. These Negroes got sauce everywhere. Like, I give folks so much sauce during music reviews and during the podcast. They be like, yo, that was good information. I like that. Appreciate that, big dog. Then what they try to do is find my email and say, yo, I need a little bit more advice from you. No, you need to book a coaching call. That's what you need to do. Because guess what? Your boy's not free. I'm going to tell the truth today. I ain't going to hold back. We shaming the devil. Anytime you got to say something of value, you got to say shame the devil in front of it. You got to say that first. That's the first thing you got to say. You got to shame the devil because everything bad, you got to blame it on him. The fact that you ain't got no money, you got to blame it on the devil because we're not going to blame it on your bad habits. The fact that you praying to God saying, man, God, man, please don't let me have nothing. I don't want to have nothing. I don't want to catch nothing, Lord. I'm trying to do right. I don't want to have nothing. God say, you didn't pray for some type of guidance before you went and slept with so-and-so, but we're going to blame that on the devil. Meanwhile, the devil like, nigga, what? That ain't me. I ain't do that. Oh man. Anyway, a lot of y'all had a lot of stuff to say to me about trap beats. Listen, I stand where I stand. Now, I did not have a chance to put a point of reference when it came to me not producing trap beats. I'm trying to get into my corporate so I don't be too much hood. I'm trying not to be hood on none of this episode. All corporate. When I said I don't produce trap beats, the other part of that conversation is I don't do trap beats for general people. If I have a label, I like Aquapana water. Y'all like Aquapana water? I like Aquapana water. But when you go to, say I had a rep send me an email. Let's say that. Say a rep sends me an email, say, yo, Mag, I love your production. Do you have anything in the southern space, in the southern market? Can you produce something like that for me for this market? When I know that artist on the other side of that has backing from a company, sure, I'll produce it. Yeah, you'll hear a few poverty beats floating around that I produce. It's cool. But when the average YN comes up to me and say, yo, man, can you give me the beat? I got the beat. I'm gonna get you, man. You gonna give me the beat, man? I need the beat. I'm gonna say, okay, well, what's up, man? My baby mama. No. Hear me out. What I'm thinking is, if we could do. I ain't playing with y'all. I'm a 42-year-old man. I ran across some guy's video, and I kind of said the same thing last week, but I will repeat what I said. I am not going to be in the same space as these YNs. The only time we'll possibly be in the same space is the Walmart, but I don't go to the Walmart in certain zip codes. Matcha. No, I told y'all last week, I am not in the streets. And we are going to get to our conversation because somebody sent me a video of an artist saying why he's not going to pay a producer, and I got something for him too. But I had a come to Jesus moment with myself this week. Let me go ahead and backtrack a little bit. I had a little small come to Jesus moment. I was going to talk about the Jay-Z freestyle, but I'm good on that. I was going to talk about a lot of stuff that y'all call trending, but it's not that important to me. I love that little fa thing. Every time I want to cuss, I can just say him. I just let him cuss for me. Anyway. Small come to Jesus moment. Then I got to pull the video up that we got to review. But anyway, I saw this white lady. Y'all know anytime we start with white lady, it's going to be bad. Yeah. Anyway, I saw this white lady. She was on Facebook. And it was a clip, and I should have saved the video so y'all can see it. It felt like it was false advertisement. Dre, thank you for the follow, man. So the white lady comes up. She's on the video. Now, keep in mind, I'm still black at the end of the day. I might be a little conservative. Look, he gonna say, you voted for Trump, didn't you? I didn't say that. I didn't say it. Do you think I voted for Trump? What do you think? I don't know. I don't know. Anyway. White lady comes up on Facebook and she says, you should try to get you a yacht. You too can be. No, she didn't say a yacht. She said the Ritz-Carlton. It's a Ritz-Carlton cruise. That's what she called it. I said, I want to go on a Ritz-Carlton cruise. I want to try that. I done been on Carnival. Like, freak off. Oh, they just share herpes. It's mad gonorrhea in that circle. The Carnival Cruise. Wait, are y'all playing Jamaican music all day? Y'all just gonna do this all day. So the food at the bar never changes. Oh, okay. So wait. See, look, I'm gonna make somebody not want to go on a cruise for the summer. So y'all do the same routine when y'all perform. And look, this is the bad part about being me as a black man. Me as a black man is super. I'm conservative for one. I ain't super conservative, but I'm conservative for one. But I'm also cultured. I'm also well traveled. So it's kind of like it's the best of all bad, right? Because in one circle, when it comes to artists, I can sympathize and say, look, man, I understand, man. It's hard for the artists out here. Ain't nobody buying no beats. I'm fake. I'm so fake. Yes. Go to the artist. Go to the artist circle. Man, I get it, man. Ain't nobody buying no beats. They taking away the health care, man. I get it, man. This is not good. The gas is what? How much is gas now? That's when I get caught up. Wait, you don't know how much gas is? You gas is $4, Magneto. You don't know that? And I'll be like, I just fill up when I go. Yo, y'all remember the Kanye West thing, broke by broke? This brother has been eating steak and lobsters. This brother has new shoes. That was me. So I run from the artist circle. I say, man, I get it, man. Just hold on, keep going. Then I go over to the conservative circle. minority. I'm the minority in the circle. We're talking about Indians, white people, upper class black people. Upper class black people were their best known song that they know is Tone Loc. With this group of black people, all they know is Tone Loc. Maybe Slick Rick. Maybe the Fat Boys. That's what they know. Talking about Young Thug. What is that? What is a Young Thug? I don't know about Young Thug. Michael, can you tell me about this Young Thug? What is this guy? So I just came from the artist circle. I heard their grievances. I go over here with these friends. They say, man, look, stocks are down. I think I'm going to change my portfolio and invest in a few more ETFs in this space. I'm like, man, I get it. You're right. All I'm saying is I'm in a tough position. I'm in a really tough position. Because for me, I feel like you have to be in a space where you understand different people's grievances so that you can bring everything back together. Because this is why I'm one of the best coaches for musicians. This is why I'm one of the best, period. Because I know everything that these people that got a couple M's in the bank, a couple hundred, everything that they think about y'all over here. Like, I can fix this. I promise y'all I can fix this. But anyway, this is why I tell producers all the time and artists, y'all have to have utility-based music that people can use. Because these people over here with the M's, a lot of the times they're not creative, but they got all of the money and no time. The musicians over here got all of the time and no money. I go to my people over here that got the M's. They say, Michael, what is your I saw you just got the Lexus. I said, yeah, it's conservative. The last time we spoke, you were going to get the E-Class. What made you not get the E-Class? I said, gas. What made you? Did you get rid of the Corvette? Wait. How do you know that? Corvette, I don't know the Corvette. What's that? Some of the brown one, right? Yeah, I love that car. Gas. I give it up. Gas. Gas was too expensive. Gas was too expensive. But anyway, back to the yacht. And then we got to get started. So I see the white lady. Back to the white lady too. See the white lady. She says, you need to come over here. Go to the Ritz-Carlton. Have a Ritz-Carlton on water. What you can do, you go over there. You can go to London. You can go to Tokyo. You can go to Africa. You might want to go to Africa. I say, well, don't tell me how. I want to go to London. You don't want to see your people, and my people are in North Carolina. They don't even claim us anyway. They don't claim us anyway. So I'm going to get in trouble for this one. But anyway, I look at the cruise. This is not a cruise. This is a yacht. It called this joint a super yacht. So I'm starting to look at the yachts. I said, yo, I ain't gonna front. I would love, and look, this is before I saw the prices. And you know it's something gonna be expensive when it says call for a quote. I'm like, no, I just want to tell me what the price is. I want to know what the price is. Well, Mr. Crawford, the way this works. I was like, wait, this is not a cruise? This is Ritz-Carlton on water. I said, well, it's a cruise, right? No, it's a super yacht. I said, what is a super yacht? Let me explain. So they started to explain. Yeah, if you want to do this with one person, is it going to be you or family, or how are you planning on your vacationing? I said, probably me, my wife, my 2 daughters. Okay, beautiful. For a group of 4. I said, yeah, but my youngest, because I'm like, yeah, you're going to try to charge me. My youngest is 7. 7, 10, and then me and my wife. They said, well, Mr. Crawford, the way it works is everybody's just an adult. Everybody's an adult. Everybody that gets on the cruise is an adult. I said, okay. Which means adult prices. Yeah. So anyway, I started. Look, they told me the first price. I was like, you can stop talking. You can just stop talking now. It's good. You can just stop talking. So the first one, he said, well, if you take this package, you can go. You said you wanted to go to Italy. I said, yeah, I want to go to Italy. Well, if you go to Italy and you said the French Riviera, I said, yeah, I do want to go to the French Riviera. Okay, what about Belize or what any other places you want to go? I said, if you could go to London, to Paris, go to, I'm just giving them all the game. Like, okay, we could do that. I said, okay, cool. I said, how much for the package? $20,000 a head. I said, wait. I said, wait, $20,000 a person? I said, yeah, Mr. Crawford. So if you will have someone with you 24/7 if you want anything to eat. When you get off land, you'll have your own villa. I said, now, how much is the Carnival cruise cost? Give me the Carnival cruise cost. Anyway, I say all that to say there's levels. It's levels. But anyway, let me get started. I got this guy's video. Shouts out to, I think this was Eric sent me this video. So last week I've had some good action. Shouts out to everybody on YouTube too. All my new people on YouTube. We almost at 40,000 subs. Let's go. We almost at 40,000 subs on YouTube. So I appreciate all y'all. But I talked about trap beats, me not making trap beats. And then we talked about YNs for a little while and y'all thought that was a good conversation. So I wanted to develop it because y'all sent me a video of a guy that wants to get cussed out. And look, if I end up having the cuss word to slip, I'm going to let y'all know ahead of time. I did not mean it. I'm still a Christian. I still love the big Jesus. I love God too. I love all of them. No, not all of them. I don't love the devil. I don't love the devil. Well, let me stop playing. Sometimes the devil be necessary for some of y'all. The devil be necessary for a lot of y'all. Matter of fact, I be like, get these niggas. Can you put the demon son on you? All right, let me pull Buddy up. And again, this is a conversation. This is all based off of the conversation we had last week about artists not wanting to pay for the beats. And producers, listen, I don't want to tell y'all like I want to tell y'all, but listen, some of these artists don't deserve the extra energy. Just let them be. If they try to get a beat from you and they just try to use it, just sue them. If you don't have a good lawyer, reach out to me. I have a few lawyers that you can use to sue them. I would love to help do that. That'll be fun. The petty in me says, yes, we get to use the lawyers. Sue these niggas immediately. Producer, man, thank you so much. How much I owe you? You don't owe me nothing. Let me just talk about it on the podcast. If I can talk about it on the podcast, that's all I need, brother. That's all I need, brother. I'm with you, brother. Yeah, I'm all for suing the artists, especially if they're using materials that they did not pay for and they did not attempt to pay for or even find a producer. Listen, yeah, sue the F out of them. I want y'all to sue them. All right, anyway, let me pull Buddy up on the stage because he had a lot to say. And again, shouts out to Eve for sending me this video because I had no clue who this guy was, but we're going to see who he is now.
I want to work.
All right, let's see what he got. Lord Jesus. Look at him. He about to say something stupid. Uh-oh, it don't even want to play. Look at that. No, I didn't want to like it. Why would I like his stuff? Yuck. All right, let me restart it.
I love these beats. I want to work with you, but I'm not paying you. And he was like, yo, you just go on YouTube and get a free beat. Like, why don't you want to? And I was like, dude, it's expensive to be an artist. Like, I was like, but what I can guarantee you is that I guarantee you I will market the song.
I didn't watch this all the way through. I got a lot of cuss words for him.
And the guy was like, no, like, he's like, I spent all this money on VSTs. I'm like, do you know how expensive it is to be a fucking artist? Do you know how expensive it is to go and buy clothes, and then to consistently buy clothes, and to consistently look cool, and then to consistently go to the studio and pay?
Man, get this nigga out of here, man. Get this. I'm gonna let him go.
$50, $75 an hour, $100 an hour to record fucking music, and then I have to distribute this music, and I have to pay for the distribution of this music, and I have to pay for the marketing of this music. And you want me to pay $20 for your rinky-dink beat that you...
Wait, you can't pay $20 for... See, y'all effing up the game. I told y'all it was y'all.
made with a bunch of VSTs, where in actuality, as an independent artist, or where I'm in my career, I'm not breaking...
What up, Lawrence? What's popping? Mitchell, what's popping?
Even on that $20 or any of the money I'm spending.
Man, if we don't get these niggas out of here, man. Get these niggas out of here, man. Don't play with... See, now I got some of my people. I got Mitchell in the building, so I can't cuss. I can't cuss. Got Mitchell in the building. It still ain't slip. I'm gonna say the devil made me do it. The devil is everything bad. The devil did it. It's not me having no self-control. It's the devil. Let's see what he's talking about. I'm gonna let him finish. He smoked mad weed too. Look at him.
So if you're I got in an argument with the producer yesterday because I was like, hey, like, I love these beats. I want to work with you, but I'm not paying you. And
okay, all right. He did it. Let me go ahead and give him a clap. So this is a bigger discussion that we need to have, and this is why I said we need to have a coalition of producers. Anybody that's any. I know. Shouts out to Denon Porter. What up, boy? What's good with you? I saw you just started following me. Thank you, bro. We worked on the same albums together. There's no reason why we should not be following each other, brother. Oh, am I following you? I'm gonna make sure I follow you today. I'm gonna make sure I follow you. I'm gonna make sure I do it today. I promise you. If I'm not already, I'm gonna follow you back. I promise you. But anyway, like, oh wow. Listen, this industry is different. But anyway, back to this Negro right here. All right, and I'm gonna just put him on the screen because I look at him. He got freshly twisted dread. Well, he got a little bit of new growth on the edges, right? He said clothes and what else? I'm gonna play it back one more time. What all he said he spent his money on?
YouTube and get a free beat. Like, why don't you want to? And I was like, dude, it's expensive to be an artist. Like, I was like, but what I can guarantee you is that I guarantee you I will market the song.
That's nothing. Producers, this is the culture that y'all created. You see this bum right here? This is the culture that y'all created. When y'all let all of the trap rappers come into, let me take him off the screen because he don't need to be seen no more. When y'all let all of the trap rappers come into the studio and rippity rap all over your beats, and you say, yeah, they offered you some weed. You said, yeah, I'm going to hit right quick. What you did not know is they were helping you be incoherent, which also means they were taking money out of your pocket. So now you feel like you didn't have a vibe session. And see, that's why I be telling artists, I don't do vibe sessions. I'm not here to be with none of y'all Negroes. I'm not here to be buddy with none of y'all Negroes. Now, if you want to learn how to do something, or you want to get better with the music, or you want to get better with the marketing, and you got the drive to get the stuff done, I'm going to help you. I'm always going to help, but I ain't trying to be buddy with nobody. So every time, if y'all notice, and some of the people that may have seen me in Florida, if y'all saw the weed passing around, who would step back and be like, nah, I'm good. I'm showing you there is a distinct difference between what you do and what I do. It's a distinct difference in what we do. We're not playing the same game. So everybody that's saying, no, we're going to come through, we're going to vibe out, man, can we just come through to the studio? No, you can't come to the studio. No, I will not coach you. My hourly is $1,500 an hour. Do you have it? No, I will not be yo, man, let me, and I see, and that's part of the issue with this thing right here. That's part of the issue with this thing right here. When everybody sees me have fun and post beats on socials and interact with the people, and I go live occasionally, or I do the podcast and I give information out, that automatically makes people think we buddy and we on the same level. We not on the same level. We playing two different games. What y'all doing is for a hobby. What I do, I've been doing this for 20 years. We make real money. We make real moves. We make real motion. I'm not talking about the street term motion either. When y'all say, oh, you got motion in the streets, I don't care what the streets got going on. I'm not trying to be in the streets. None of what I do in life is for me to be in the streets. Every time I think of the streets, you know what I think of? Me running outside to try to chase the repo man before he get my truck. Every time I think of the streets, you know what I think of? All of the people that tried to get me to do trap beats and they end up copying some form of my beat, putting it out, and I never got paid for it. Every time I think of the streets, I think of how many people got shot off of the record. Oh, it felt good, though. It felt hard. That record was hard, bro. Oh, my God. That was fire, bro. My boy. Oh, no. I'm not your boy, my boy. It's not the same. Somebody else, and see, I told y'all I had a lot of smoke for a lot of people today. Y'all don't understand how much time, effort, and energy goes into the stuff that we do, especially if you're a content creator, if you're a music producer, if you're even, this was mainly for music producers, but I'll even step in the artist side of things because I'm married to an artist. I understand the psychological game that you have to play with yourself to make it to a certain point. And once you get to this point, it's another point. And when you get to this point, it's another point. So what y'all don't understand is all of the time, effort, and energy that goes into this stuff we do, why would we give it to you for free? Secondly, and I ain't even get a chance. See, I be wanting to encourage the producers. I be trying to be, I'm here for you, brother. I be trying to be here for you, brother. I be trying to give you a hook. Bring it in, bro. Bring it in, bro. I be trying. I promise I be trying. But what y'all don't understand is when it comes to music, right? Everybody's already up against technology. Let's be real. Everybody's trying to figure out where they fit in with technology, man. AI over here killing. You got people that's reciting AI songs that's gone viral for a coder. Put that in context. Let's put that in context, right? You got a person that's over here coding a song, coding. They're not producing. They ain't playing no keyboard. They ain't got no drums. They ain't got no bass guitar to put Lawrence in the conversation. They ain't got none of this stuff. But they are creating code for a song, put the song out, song goes viral. The person that coded the song sells to a holding company, get a big A bag, and meanwhile, your Black A over here still trying to do the same trappity trap records. Still trying to get people to believe in your hook, believe in the hit. Yo, I got a hit, brother. Okay, cool. Now what? This is the stuff that people don't want to talk about. And what the thing is, again, I have to blame producers for a lot of this stuff because we allow the artists to come in with this preconceived notion that they could get something for nothing. When I talked about chicken on a stick during the music reviews, when I say chicken on a stick, I'm not talking about your actual services. When it comes to your services, you have to have a price point. This is not a how much you willing to pay game. This is a how much does that cost game. Oh, you can't afford it? This is not for you. And we can't be in our feelings when you outprice somebody because that's not their market. That's like us going to Benz and saying, yo, I want to get this Benz. I love this Benz. Knowing good and well, when you look at the sticker price online, it says $72,000. The sticker online says $72,000. You go to Benz, you say, man, I like that Benz. I really like that, man. Let me go ahead and get that joint. They say, okay, the chicken on the stick for them, go ahead and take a test drive. They're going to let you take a test drive. How long did I have it? They might even let you have it for a day. When I had the Tesla, I test drove a few Teslas before I bought my Lexus. I had the Tesla for a week almost. They said, yo, he got it. We already. They look at it and say, oh, he got it. Look at him. He got it. He's cosplaying as broke. Look at him. Anyway, the chicken on the stick for the dealerships is letting you drive that joint on the test drive. The test drive might last for a day. If you talking about high-end cars, you might have that car for a week before you buy it. High-end cars, though, not the buy here, pay here lots. I've been there too, though. I've done every phase of life from bad to really good. I've done a lot of it. Now, I ain't Tyler Perry good yet. I ain't there yet. But for what it's worth, when it comes to artists, producers, even marketing companies, y'all have to figure out what y'all pricing is going to be on a consistent basis and lean in on it and be okay when certain crowds can't afford that thing. But I'm going to tell you this, and this is a word to the wise. A lot of the times I told y'all my coaching calls is $1,500. I know the group of people that can pay that. I know where they stay. I know their zip codes. I know the average type of car that person drives. I know how many times they come to my page on social media. I even know the day of the week that they come to my page and look at my stuff. It's a different game. A lot of people try to post stuff online. You try to get people to like the stuff. You try to get people to interact. They say, oh, we don't want to interact. You're going towards the wrong demo. You're just putting stuff out there, hoping it sticks to the wall. That is the hardest way to get something done. Right? Back to the conversation. I looked at somebody's comment on one of my videos and they said, well, Kodak Black. I wish maybe I could pull it up. Let me see if I can pull it up because I wanted y'all to read this in real time because I love the resilience of the new artist that's coming out today, but a lot of y'all saying a lot of stupid stuff that don't make a lot of sense. A lot of y'all are saying things without any understanding of the history of the music business. You don't even know how people got used. You don't even know why they mad at the 360 deals. You don't even know what a 360 deal is. I promise you, I'll be trying to encourage y'all. But y'all just hit it. Y'all, see, for me, the nerve that you hit when you say something stupid to me lets me know that you're not trying to learn anything. I'll repeat what I just said. The nerve that I hit, or the nerve that you hit when you say something stupid lets me know that you're not trying to learn anything. When I was first coming up in music business, hold up, that's the guy that said he don't cuss in this music no more. See, people be listening. But the one thing I learned about music business a long time ago, they will let you hang yourself. Anything that we do in this business, they will let you hang yourself and talk about you on the back end. They don't care. They don't care about how it makes you look. They don't care. In actuality, the worse off you look, the more that they can capitalize. Think about that. The worse you look on camera, the more they can capitalize on your pain. So meanwhile, you over here struggling, trying to figure out how you're going to pay your bills. And see, y'all don't be wanting a real come to Jesus moment. Y'all just be wanting people to listen to the music and make you feel good. That's what y'all be wanting. Y'all want that every day of the week. All right, hold up. So I'm going to just read it. I'm going to read it right here. And there was somebody talking about Kodak Black. Where he at? Oh, no. Okay, the first one. Let me do this. I'm going to do it like this. The first one, because I wanted to do a fact check on all y'all Negroes that had something to say that ain't trying to learn nothing. We're going to teach. We're going to use this as an educational moment right here. And look, even though I might say Negroes and we have some fun, I might start doing some yelling. Even though all of that's happening, at the end of the day, I still want the best for every person that listens to any of the stuff that I got going on. I want the best for you. I don't want you to be out here struggling, right? Now, if you choose the struggle boat, hey, that's just like the kid that grew up with privilege and they said, well, I want to be hood. Okay. You want to throw everything away and just be hood. Okay, bet. That looks stupid. That's stupid. And see, I'm not calling you stupid. I'm calling the activity stupid, huh? That's how you got to phrase it. You got to make them feel like you said something. All right, I'm pulling this clip up. Well, not a clip. These are my response. This is my response to, who is this? G Note. And this is when I said you need to stop cussing in your music, right? That was a simple statement. G Note says it all depends on if the artist or the song is fire. It will be acceptable. Your opinion is your opinion. It's your personal point of view. But remember, rap and hip hop is still the number one. Hold on, let me cue this motherfucker. Rap and hip hop is still the number one genres of music in the world today. I said. What? Where did you get that information? Where did you get that information from, my brother? He said rap and hip hop are the number one genres still today. No, it's not. No, it's not. And we got something called ChatGPT. Now, I know this information because I'm constantly studying charts. I'm constantly studying activity and where the money is flowing. Why? I'm a producer. I produce music for the economy of people that want to pay for the music. I don't produce music for people that just trying to have fun for the music. What good is the fun if you're broke, brother? What good is the fun? So let me pull this up right quick. So this is for you to say that and we're gonna do some fact checks. We going to school today. We're going to school today. So now this is and look, what are the top earning music? What's the top earning music for 2025 and 2026? Everybody on TikTok, y'all can't see it, but everybody on the other chats, y'all can see it. You see what it says. Number one. And watch this. Watch this. I know y'all see the bottom of the list. I know y'all see it. But let's start from the top. Let's start from the top. You got Bruno Mars and Rose. Whoever Rose, I don't even know what the song is. I'm sure if I heard it, I would know it. The song is called Apartment. You got a joint called Golden by Hunter. I don't know what that is. You got Alex Warren, Ordinary. I think I heard that before. You got Lady Gaga, Bruno Mars. Wow, wait. If we look at the stats, how is Bruno Mars up there 2 times? How is he up there 2 times? Wait, okay. Does that mean, wait. See, y'all thought when Bruno, remember how I talked about me knowing how to be a part of the artist crowd, but I'm living with this other crowd? You got to know both sides of this stuff. Bruno Mars could come out and do a trap record in a heartbeat. He could do a Cardi B. He could do a Sexy Red. He could do anything in a heartbeat. But what's going to get you the real bag? Look at the stats. That little Sexy Red song he did, and I like that song. The song that Bruno Mars and Sexy Red did. I like that record. But guess what? That was just a record for relevance. You got to know the difference. Sometimes it is important to make a record for relevance, but sometimes you need to make a record to make sure you earning some money. So now look at the stats. We're looking at the stats. Again, I was trying to be real quick about this stuff, but you got Bruno Mars and Lady Gaga. You got Benson Boone. Is Benson Boone black or what? It don't even matter. It don't matter. It's not urban. I don't think Benson Boone is playing in the clubs. I don't think Benson Boone down here in Atlanta, you know, we got the brunch spots. If it's a brunch spot in the hood, I don't think Benson Boone is playing over there, but I bet you he playing in Alpharetta. I bet you he playing over in Marietta. I bet you he's playing in Smyrna. I bet you playing in Starbucks. Huh? At the bottom of the list, who you got? Kendrick Lamar, SZA. That's one hip hop record out of all of that. Now look at more of the stats. Again, I love being able to get my hands on ChatGPT. And this is, look, even ChatGPT knows my initiative. My whole initiative is to make sure that producers get the best bang for their buck. They need to get the best amount of money that they can get so they can be sustainable. Because at some point, when you're not hot, hopefully you had enough money to buy a house at some point. Hopefully you had enough money to invest. Hopefully, and see, this is the stuff that I attack. It's the difference between what I do and what they do. It's a big difference. But look at it. Look at what ChatGPT said. From a producer's perspective, because she know I'm asking questions for a reason. My ChatGPT ain't asking about the price of a McDonald's menu. My chat. Y'all be asking ChatGPT, yo, I'm thinking about going to Crystals today. Would I save more money at Crystals or can I get a Publix sandwich? ChatGPT looking at you like, huh? You ain't gonna ask about analytics and none of this stuff. You want to know about Crystals and Publix. Oh, okay. Crystals gonna be your best move. All right, bet. One of my hood friends was cussing out ChatGPT. It's the wildest thing I've ever seen in my life. But anyway, back to what we said. From a producer's perspective, and this is what Chat's saying, what's interesting is the highest earning records lately has not been traditional trap records. Y'all can read it. What's interesting is that the highest earning records lately have not been traditional trap records. The biggest global, we're not talking about Atlanta. We're not talking about Detroit. We're not talking about LA. We're not talking about Houston. What's another black hot spot? We're not talking about Miami. We're not talking about Charlotte. We're not talking about the Bronx. We're not talking about Brooklyn. We are talking about global. What they look like in Africa. What they look like in Tokyo. The highest earning records is what? Pop crossover, pop rock, singer songwriter. That's like the singer songwriter would be like her. Her would be in that category. K-pop crossover, country pop, emotional ballads. I say all that to say, whoever that Negro was that said, no, what you don't understand is the top earning, the hip hop and R&B been at the top of the charts for the past couple of years. You don't know what you're talking about. Shut up. You sound stupid. You sound stupid. Come close. You sound stupid for real. All right. Next. And I really wanted to go in on some other stuff, but y'all really hit a nerve. The next person said, nah. I'm reading it like I read it, like I'm reading y'all stuff. It says, nah, man, you don't understand. Kodak Black got mad cussing in his music, and he just landed a deal with ESPN. I said, it's gonna be a long day. What you don't understand is the way the business works. This whole game is based off of publishing. Who owns the masters? Who owns the publishing? Who can be credited or paid once this song is used? Or what's the term I'm looking for? Fully, it's not plagiarized. But how many times can we use this record in different contexts? But the other side of this is, and this is for the person that said Kodak Black cussing his music and he just landed a sponsorship deal. Okay, cool. You're not Kodak Black though. The difference. See, it just seemed like it would be the most simplest things ever. And y'all just make it such a remedial process. When it comes to people landing deals, right? This is why I just did a deal with Empire. Shouts out to Empire. This is why. There are certain terms inside of the contracts when it comes to publishing deals. It says, we want to be able to exploit the records to the best of our ability. When y'all think of exploit, you think of it something as negative. When a label think of exploit the record to the best possible ability, they're talking about how many different ways can we make money off of this music? How many ways can we make money off of this music? Now let's fast track it. If an artist did a deal, let's say an artist did a publishing deal, or not even a publishing deal. Say an artist did a 360. Let's do that. Let's say an artist does a 360 deal. That 360 deal is going to say the same thing. How many different ways can we exploit all of the creations from this artist? The 360 now opens up the artist to be utilized in the form of likeness. Right? For a simple phrase, a likeness. When you think about likeness, all right, if I say Michael Jordan, you think of what? The 23. If I say Michael Jordan, you think of the Jumpman. If I say Michael Jordan colors, red, black, and white, the Bulls, you don't think of Michael Jordan with the Wizards. You don't think of Michael Jordan in Washington. You think of Michael Jordan with the Bulls. When you say Kobe, you think of the 8. You think of everything centered around that. When you say certain character, Busta Rhymes, dreads, rapping hard with colorful raps. You think of Missy, you think of the bubble suit. When you say Puffy, unfortunately, you know what you think of right now. I say all that to say, you and Kodak Black are in two different situations. Kodak has a brand. People know him for being a Florida rapper that had the dreads, that might have some kind of incoherent raps, but it reminds a lot of people of Lil Wayne. So therefore, he has the fan equity. People like Kodak and people that's been in music business for the longest, they have the fan equity that can make the companies pay a certain dollar amount. So when you have the fan equity that can make companies pay a certain dollar amount, yeah, it don't matter what you say. You can say whoop de doop de whoop de whoop de poop. Kanye did it, and Negroes around the world talked about Kanye saying whoop de doop de poop. Guess why? He has the fan equity built in where people will pay the money for him to do what y'all might call it crazy. I call it genius. You are not playing the same game. Everything I say on this podcast is related to independent artists, independent music producers, independent songwriters. I'm trying to get y'all on the level where you're actually monetizing the art that you create. Because a lot of y'all are doing this for a hobby and you feel like there's no other way to make no money. So therefore you get off and see, I can tell you this because I've lived it. I've lived all of this stuff. I know what it's like to go to work, come home, you make the most fire beat possible. You go back to work, you come home again, you do the same thing, and you start to say, yo, this music is actually pretty good. You don't have no outlet. You don't have no guidance. You don't have a me in your corner saying, yo, I like what you did. I like that. Change that. I like that. Okay, do this. Okay, I like that too. Oh, I like that. You got one with this. Do this. Switch this up. You don't have people helping guide you through the process. So what happens? You end up doing it as a hobby. You do some open mics. You do some speakeasies. And then you call it quits. And you say, I tried. That time is over. Well, me, no. I'm not that type of guy. For years, I did this podcast. I ain't have no sponsors. Ain't have nobody paying for nothing. Doing them joints for free. At some point, I went up to doing 2 podcasts a week, and I was dropping them joints. And I went to 3 podcasts a week. I started doing Lucrative Love. Then I went to the food reviews. And see, what a lot of y'all do is y'all give it one shot. Y'all give it one stab, and you say, well, it's over. I ain't got nothing else. No, you didn't try hard enough. You didn't try, like what the label say, exploit to the best of your ability. You did not exploit all of the talents that you have embedded inside of you. So therefore, you just quit. When you quit, who loses? You. Right? So remember that every time I turn this camera on and I'm doing a live podcast or whatever, I'm here to give as much information as possible to help independent artists. I always invite y'all, join the Patreon. I invite you to join the Patreon. On the Patreon, what you will find is live beat making sessions. A lot of the beats that I've uploaded is on. I got another photo I'm about to upload to y'all. But a lot of the beats that I produce, I upload them joints to Patreon. My community only pays me, I think my cheapest tier is $4.99, and my most expensive tier until next month. I'm changing something next month. I got something else coming. But my most expensive tier is $20 a month. For that, they're getting coaching, they're getting music reviews. I do their music reviews pretty much for the whole month for $10 to $20. They get the coaching call, they get the one masterclass, they get the beats that I'm posting. And if you got something that you want to promote, reach out to me. And this is people in my community. If you got something that you want to promote, reach out to me and I can have you on the pod. But what a lot of y'all are trying to do is fast track your way to something through a free tier. You can't get I hate to say it like that, but you spend $20, at least I know I do. I spend that a day on coffee and lunch every day, except for Saturdays because I'm in the house. But Monday Monday through Friday to Sunday. Saturday is my only day. I'm normally not spending nothing for me, but guess what? I'm spending something for my family because my girls be want to go out, right? I say all that to say, yo, you have people in your corner that's willing to help you do certain things, right? Utilize it. You have people in your corner that's willing to help you do certain things. I had more stuff to talk about, but I think that's all I'm gonna go with because I'm already 2 hours and 35 seconds in. I'm 2 hours, 2 hours and 35 minutes in. 2 hours and 35 minutes in. Anybody got any questions? Let me know. I will be reading the chat for a short minute. As an update, as it relates to the festival, the 3 venues that I wanted fell through. They did not want to do anything this year, but they are interested next year. And again, y'all know I try to do everything. So I'm looking at trying to get more help. If anybody in the community has any background information as it relates to grant writing and what else was it? They asked me for something. We got a 501c3, so we got a nonprofit organization. So whatever any business contributes, they'll get it back. But yeah, it's looking like it might not be a go for the festival. I still want to do something. I know we still got the community album that's going to be dropping. I might be dropping that closer to my birthday, depending on how many of y'all actually deliver on records. Because in my book, all of the beats that I want to use, I already got them. Now it's really about filling in the blanks with the right artists. I can't have a whole album of just Bright the MC, right? And I can't have a whole album of Ransom Rosina or a whole album of Trey. This is supposed to be a community aspect. I want to make sure everybody has something that we can utilize. All my producers that's in the community too. If y'all have any beats that y'all want to add to the community album, I'm down to bust it down. I'm fine with that. Just make sure you got your publishing. You got to have your publishing together. We're not playing the game of hunting down somebody to try to figure out how they get paid. I'm not gonna do it. All right. T-Shat, man, appreciate you. I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. I'm trying to look through all of the chats. Give me 1 second. Everybody on TikTok, we pop in. Okay. Ain't nobody got nothing to say on TikTok. Ain't nobody got nothing to say on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. It looks like we're all good. MA Nation. All right. So it's been real. I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. I will holler. See y'all at the session. Oh, also, I might do I'm gonna probably do the beat making session a little bit earlier. I might do the beat making session closest to about 1, 2-ish. So just look for me. I will be posting on Patreon shortly. All right. Peace.